On this episode of What's on Your Plate, I have a special guest and a longtime friend. Healthiness isn't just a mindset, it's a lifestyle. When I start people on their fitness journeys, I like to change the way they approach food. People tend to think that eating healthy means you can't enjoy what you're eating. So I started a catering company to show that good food and healthy eating can go hand in hand. Join us as we combine food and fitness and find out what's on your plate. Welcome to What's on Your Plate. I'm Junior Wakefield, and I have a special guest and a longtime friend who is the first time on the show today. I want to welcome my good friend, Serena.
Hello.
How you doing, Serena?
I'm doing great.
I see you're looking at yourself in TV, huh?
Right, yes. It's definitely new for me, so.
How do you feel?
I feel really good. I'm excited to try what you have on this plate today. So.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, this is our 56th show. This is your first time on the show.
Yeah.
You going to come back?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Now, you and I, we worked out. We worked out for a period of time, and then we took a break. How do you feel?
You know, recently, 2020 has been a crazy year for everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to take advantage mostly of really focusing on my fitness and my health, my workouts, everything like that. So I have taken a little break recently just to enjoy the holidays, but yeah, I'm ready to, get back into it and
crank it back up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, we hung out yesterday.
Yes.
And you got some information from a couple of young ladies that you hadn't seen in a short period, hadn't seen in a while. One you saw on a regular basis, but one you hadn't seen in a while. And really, they kind of gave you some words of encouragement and some motivation. Do you want to relay that encouragement and motivation?
Yes, absolutely. So when I was a part of Henry's workout group, they basically told me that I was one of their role models, which was a really great, huge compliment for me. I've always wanted to just inspire people to stay healthy, and even when it comes to working out, yes, it can be really hard, but the results are worth it in the end, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So just if it's hard, you obviously have to keep pushing through and through. But I really enjoyed the compliments from these ladies. They said that I was definitely a role model and someone they looked up to, being and striving to be a little bit more like when it comes to I guess athleticism. So
I think it was more than that. I think the conversation, because we hadn't chatted in a bit, and hearing from somebody, because you really, even though we say we don't care what other people think, we really do.
Absolutely.
Because it kind of gives us our affirmation. It kind of makes us feel pretty good. But to hear things, and I told you, you're a beast. You're a beast when it comes to working out. You're a beast.
Thank you.
But not just when it comes to working out. It's just because in everything else that you've done and everything else that you do. And so the compliment from the young ladies yesterday is they used you as motivation. You pushed them to levels that they haven't pushed themselves. And to see somebody of your caliber, not just in the physical aspect of working out, but in everyday life, to push themselves, they used you as how to strive for. And I thought that was pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
And so to me, that was huge. That's huge for somebody that you haven't seen on a regular basis, and for them to give you that compliment that you are my motivation. You are what pushes me to, I thought that was incredible.
Absolutely.
And the things that I've seen from you and the things of what you've done and the things that you accomplished, you killed it. I thought one of the best compliments is, man, I would watch Serena, and she would do more push-ups than some of the guys with her feet elevated, and it was this, and it was like, that's what I want to do. That's the thing that pushed me. And I'm a great runner, but I've never been beaten, and Serena just blew past me. Or Serena did this, and she would always lead the pack, and she would always do this. And it was like, wow, it was just amazing. I thought that was great.
Yeah, that's always compliments like that, obviously it's a huge, warmth inside you. I'm very happy that I could at least give people that image of me. And like, obviously, like, I thank my parents a lot for the way I am, because a lot of it's just working hard, just put your head down, work hard. That's a lot of what I like to do, and that's what I try to strive, and like, just want other people to be the same way. You can really go a long way in your life if you really just work hard and stay positive. So.
Wow. Now, let me ask you a question. You said work hard and stay positive. You've had ups and downs. You've had obstacles. You've had turns and different bends and different things like that. How do you stay motivated? How do you stay positive?
That's a great question. Sometimes I'm the product of that, because sometimes it is really hard to stay positive. This year in itself has been really hard for everybody. Staying positive is definitely a challenge. It's a lot of mind over matter. And I think for me, this year, you can't change anything about what's happened. Can't change anything about what's happened in your past. And obviously, a lot of what I believe in is, you're put into situations as an ultimate test. There's a lot, obviously, like, one of the biggest things that's happened to me and my family is my mother battling terminal cancer. It was very scary for a long time. But she was like just so strong throughout the whole thing. And I just couldn't believe, seeing somebody suffer so bad from something so serious is like, she was just like, I'm going to be fine. And I'm like, wow, like that's really, really motivational, really inspiring. And I think I get a lot of it from her as well as my dad. They're both, I can thank them for everything. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I know, that one of the things we do have in common, especially with Zachary, my son Zachary, battling cancer, and he is an inspiration and a motivation, not just to myself, but for so many people out there. And, so I applaud you, because a lot of people don't know the background of what you go through or what I go through. And so that's pretty awesome for you to continue to keep striving forward, motivating, because what you don't know or what you don't see is how other people react or how people use you as motivation. So That's pretty awesome. Now, with you on the show, and you get to try some of the things that I prepared for today, but also I want to introduce our producer, which is the first time a different voice of God. He may sing, well, let's introduce Trey.
It's nice.
Trey, how you doing? Are you going to put yourself on? Are you putting yourself on camera?
I will. I'll put myself on camera. I've made a couple of guest appearances with Andrew before, but I've never been front and center. So
now you're front and center.
Exactly.
Well, how you feel? How was your Christmas?
It was good. It was good. I got some good food, some good family. How about yours?
You know what? I can't complain. The exact same thing. Good food, good family, especially when I cook it. So hey, I think that's a great thing.
Got a little bit of bias there, though.
I got a lot of bias there. I know. I have a lot of bias there,
like
so that's a good thing. Well, man, we got some good food coming up. Now, since I got you on here, tell me, what has been some of your favorite foods that you've tried so far?
You know what? I think I've made this known to you a couple of times, especially the people on your Facebook Live. Your mashed potatoes. I don't want to say life-changing, but I'm going to say...
Hey, go ahead, preach it out.
I'm going to say life-changing.
Y'all heard what he said. He said life-changing.
The pulled pork is really good. Anytime you bring that in, you make a lot of dishes that just really go hard. That's how I'm going to put it.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Well, cool. Well, I appreciate that. Did you try the food today?
I did.
Okay.
I had some tamales. I haven't had tamales in years.
Oh, wow.
It's honestly been years since I had tamales. They were really good, too.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, Serena's here. Serena, there's that plate right in front of you. Now, it's my version of a nachos, and you helped me fix the plate, so that makes it even better. And then you do have the tamales, and you have a taquitos. And, of course, we always got to throw a sweet on there. Everything I say is always eat in moderation. Unless it's something that you really enjoy, then just eat it and just work out even harder. So, well, go ahead, try the plate. Tell me what you think.
Right.
Again, this is Serena's first time on What's on Your Plate. So, I expect to see her back here again on quite a few occasions. And if anybody watched last week's show, you saw my son, Brevin, eat through the whole thing. So, oh well.
You picked me to come on the right day.
There you go. Well, there you go.
Mexican food.
I want to say it's kind of a black Mexican food. So I mean,
that's a really good crunch into that microphone.
I saw that. I'm like, go ahead, catch that crunch again on that microphone.
There we go.
You get it. There you go. That's a good one.
That's great. I love the queso.
Okay,
Fantastic.
good. Now you're going to think this is funny. So on that queso, one of the things that I will say about that's in there, there is cream cheese in there.
Ooh.
There is tomatoes. There is cayenne pepper. There is a little. I'm not going to tell you how I did it, but there's a smoky flavor, or a touch of a smoky flavor in it. And you guys would trip out if I told you the secret, and I will tell you somewhere next year. It takes a bit to make. So, well, good. Here we go. Try
All
the
right.
tamale.
I'm gonna try it without anything first.
Now that plate's been sitting there for about 30 minutes, so hopefully,
No, this is delicious.
is it?
I love it.
Oh, there goes the guacamole. I didn't make the
You
guacamole.
have to add the guacamole, of course.
There you go.
I love the is this the masa? Is that how they make it? Yeah. It's very fluffy.
Good.
And the meat inside delicious too.
Good.
Is that
No, that
pork
should be
or-
pork. There's pork. And there's
Yeah.
pork on some, and there was chicken on the others. What do you think?
My heart's happy right now.
Is it? All right. No, you just jumped that chocolate chip. Oh, you just moved the chocolate chip cookie.
I'm moving
okay.
it out of the way.
Move it out of the way. Okay. There you go.
And taquito. Taquitos are
Wait, did you hear that crunch?
Yeah.
You hear that crunch on that microphone?
We did. We got it.
There we go. We got that one.
I used to go to this buffet with my parents all the time. Excuse me. And the taquitos are what I would go for. This
Really?
is one of my favorites. Yes, this is delicious.
Okay.
This is also pork?
It's beef.
It's beef. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. There you go. She's watching. If you guys don't know, she's looking at the camera and looking at the TV to make sure that I don't have anything on my face or different things like that. So, which is good. Trey, when you're eating, do you care what other people think when they're looking?
Not normally. Not normally. Normally, I just kind of like am enjoying the plate in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly it. I do the same thing. I don't worry about it until somebody starts talking,
There we
and
go.
then I give that look up, and I'm like, "What? Oh, okay, you are talking."
Yeah, I think I used to, even when I was like on a date or something, I'd be like, oh, I have to like, oh. But not anymore.
No, when
Hey.
I'm on a
No.
date, I do have specific foods that I get to make sure it's not like super messy. That is when I'm on a date. I do have that.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
No, okay, now you talking about on a date. So now, Trey, where would you take someone on a date?
There's actually a really good place down the road. We're like right off of 635
In the tollway.
In the tollway. There's a place off of Beltline. I can never remember the name of it, but I know it's a Mexican food place, and I'm a really big like Mexican food fan.
Are you?
I am. I love Mexican food.
Oh,
And
off
I
of
can never remember
Beltline.
the
I
name.
can't. I'm sitting there trying to think about it on Beltline. I'm trying to.
It's
wow.
right off of the tollway and Beltline.
You're glorious.
No, it's not glorious. It's not glorious. It's like a jalapeno is there like it's like a burnt jalapeno is there like logo or like mascot. whatever you call it.
It's not Mesamaya, is it?
It might be. I think it is.
It's Mesamaya.
I think so.
Mesamaya.
I think so.
See, we're sitting here throwing out names. We're throwing out names. Hey, if Mesamaya and all you guys want to throw a check to us, that'd be great. To What's on Your Plate or Junior Wakefield or Trey.
There we go.
Or even Serena.
Sponsors welcome.
Yeah, sponsors
Sponsors
are welcome. So, which is good.
Yes.
Now, I've kind of put we've been watching Serena as she eats. Serena, what do you think?
I've always been a huge Mexican food lover. I'm from West Texas, so this is right to the center of my heart.
Okay, well, there you go.
It tastes delicious. I'm going to probably eat the whole plate because I saved room for this today.
She did. That's what she talked about.
But I absolutely love the queso, all the flavors mixed together. The guacamole is delicious. And the crunchiness of the taquito, obviously, as you could hear me bite into it. I love it, though.
That's
all
a
the
good one.
textures and flavors are really good together.
Well, good. Well, good. Now, before we get off the show, before we get off the air, go and give a shout out. Give a shout out to whoever you want to give a shout out to.
Okay, so I'll give a shout out to my mom, my dad, brother, sister, my other family members, my brother and sister-in-law. I'm not going to forget about you, I promise. All my friends that, have been there and been a shoulder for me to lean on when times are tough. And obviously to you, it's been a crazy wild ride with us. But
That is true.
yeah, love all of you guys. So
Okay. Well, she didn't throw too many names out there, but hey, hopefully you guys know exactly who she's talking about. So, Trey, you giving a shout out? Who you giving a shout out to?
I like to give a shout out to I guess my mom. You guys were having a conversation earlier about like cancer and surviving. And my mom is actually in remission for breast cancer.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, most definitely. So it can be beat. It can happen.
Oh, there you go.
Indeed. So my mom, dad, my sister, and my K104 family as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my K104 family. I want to give a shout out to them as well.
Hey, and I'm done. And I listen to them every morning. I do. I'm up for every morning, so I listen to them all the time. So,
Indeed, we appreciate it.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's awesome. Well, you guys know, everybody knows me. I got to give a shout out to my dad. My dad, Dad, every day is a better day. So hopefully that you're feeling better. I'll check on you later on. Give a shout out to my son, Zachary. Has more treatments and stuff come up. Every day it's like, we're going to beat this. We're going to beat this. Now, cancer, you're getting on my nerves. You're getting on my nerves. But we've gone 2 years, and we're going to continue to keep fighting. So, Zachary, hang in there. I got your back. The whole family got your back. Tracy, Brevin, Landry, Macy. I didn't forget you this time. My sister, Macy. And, of course, everybody out there. I got to give a really big shout-out to Trey, which is awesome. The producers here are great. The Andrews are great. Jeff Curley, see you at workout tomorrow. Jeff, awesome. Jeff, Sarah, Dallas, Josh, all you guys here at Real News PR have given me a great opportunity to be able to sit here and showcase some of the things that I love to do. Give a shout out to all the workout groups. Debbie, West Plano, Forney, Parker, Prosper, Greenville, I'm shouting out to you guys. So you guys, love you guys. And I'm giving a shout out to Serena. Serena and I, we've gone through our ups and downs. We have, this girl was she is amazing more than anything else. She has, when we worked out, she was a beast. And when I mean a beast, I mean not just in one aspect of it, but in every aspect of everything that she does. And that's one of the things that I've always been proud of her. And, we went through that spell to where our phone numbers were different and we missed phone calls and our communication wasn't always up to par. It is back on par now. I talk about having change, and sometimes you just have to make changes, and changes are tough because sometimes we get comfortable in where we're at. We get comfortable and stand in the place that we are. But we have to be able to change certain things in our lives, because if we don't know change, how do we expect to have anything new in our lives? How do we expect to understand anything new? I use the example of Zachary. He's gone through every chemo treatment that is possibly out there, but we still tried new things. And so the same thing with Serena, it's being able to say, hey, you know what, girl, how are you doing? What's going on? And nothing is by coincidence. There was something there,
Yeah.
and I'm glad we reconnected, and I'm glad we're back together, and I'm glad you're here on the show today, and I look for the opportunity to have you here more often.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Which is awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching What's on Your Plate. Great show today. It was awesome. I had Trey back there. Trey, you gonna throw the camera on you for a second?
I will, if you like.
Yeah, most definitely. There you go. Hey, man, that's awesome. So Trey is the voice of God today. You saw that. I want to thank Serena again for being here, and I said we'll have it more often. Hopefully you'll be able to watch the Junior Wakefield show. I'm going to book Serena on there so we can have a one-on-one a little bit longer, going on the Junior Wakefield show, and have her come back on What's on Your Plate. Also, she wants to eat the food. So thank you guys for watching What's on Your Plate. I'm Junior Wakefield along with
Serena Pinter.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day. Appreciate it. Be safe out there and have a happy new year. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and reach out to us to cater your next event.